Hello and welcome back. This is Grillenheimer. Haven't done this in a while, it feels like. Laughing Boy was at it again, and they actually won this time. On the left side, we had Trunk, Outer Switch, and Gas Line. They filled the left side, the left team, with 25 stars. I got a story here. And then on the right side, Team A or whatever, had Waterproof, Foil, and Warfish, which the other side, they started. And we got a grenade launcher off pretty early over here. I think I let Warpath go first because I was trying. I wasn't trying to get him killed first, but he did get knocked out first. We had a little bit of a battle of strafing runs being played on both sides. Near the end, I got a metal detector on Waterproof, which didn't help him much. I had Dingbot on standby if he was able to bring Dingbot in from outside the game, and that never happened. Foil was able to pull off the bold 4, I want to say twice. His flip 1 white 1 blue and defending did happen, except there was no armors on the other characters on the other side to even scrap. And then that's another thing. Because when I didn't know as much about the game as I should have, I was using 50 card decks. And I had a good reason for using a 50 card deck. And then I since we're around before Christmas to now, I've been, when I play around, I'll have 40 card decks, which is the minimum. It's not the requirement. It's just the minimum requirement. And since 50 does seem to really increase the percentage, I thought, okay, and I was using a lot of my spare cards, and there's some decent cards in here. I'm not saying that these decks are trash or anything by any means, but they're okay for these homemade characters. I'm hearing a noise. It's this thermos right next to my ear over here on the table. But where was I going with this? I ended up I was originally going to do a 42 card deck. Instead, I did a 45. That's a 45 card deck also. I don't have time to do another game or two or anything. It's just late. I need to go to bed. I've been working out of the house. And I woke up a little late Tuesday. Today's Wednesday. And there goes Hammy. Okay. Anyway, and yes, this was a major mistake. I didn't realize my mistake until after he probably had used these in conjunction with about 2 or 3 turns. And I'm like, oh crap, these are both weapons. I don't know why I thought Piercing Blaster was an armor. I mean, there's some armors in this deck, but not very many, mostly weapons. But that was a good... I ended up taking this one off to get the Pierce 3, which helped actually win the game with having Pierce 5. But what was really neat is having Trunk and Gasline together with these characters that I've created is, when you flip to alt mode, white pips add to Pierce. Well, I also had thermal weaponry where when you flip blue, it also gives you Pierce. Well, he had some pretty good flips, especially when Gasline was attacking Warfish. And Warfish is also 7 stars. So it's 7 stars versus 7 stars. Well, therefore, the enemy combat analysis actually comes into play, and which is, come on, just, well, it's good there. You know, +2 to attack and +2 to defense when you're attacking with somebody with the same amount of stars. And then thermal weaponry. This was a pretty good a deck for them. Really, gave him the additional pierce with white pips on the card and blue pips for thermal weaponry on top of any black. Which, I mean, there's some black pierce in here, but I didn't flip it with him. But what I was really hoping was for that the black pierce would come into play with Trunk here, Lieutenant Trunk, who really didn't get to see a whole lot of play. He ended up being sort of the third man out in this team here, and so I never got to try to draw a black pip card when defending to be able to even play it, much less have really any armors to play. I mean, and unfortunately, when you have even a 40 card deck, I mean, this is 45, you're not going to get to play every card every game. And so what I ended up doing was near the end, once I realized both of these were weapons, I was like, oh crap, oops. I just tossed the enforcement batons to the dance line and kept the piercing blaster for his weapon. And it was probably that faux pas there, that accident, using this in conjunction with two weapons at the same time, probably helped actually win the game, and I didn't realize it until it was too late. But it was still a pretty fun game. Didn't go too long. Oops. I just don't have a lot of game room up here. But yeah, that's all I had, was just another game summary for the night. And I did get to use Ready for Action. No, swap missions. That's right. And I hope I'm playing it right, because I had... Okay. He had attacked the previous turn. And so... let's just put that back in the deck. And they attacked. I drew a card. I used swap missions. I flipped. So I untapped him and tapped him. So I didn't use... He didn't get to attack, but he did, and then he did again, because they were all tapped out, if I remember correctly. So, wow. It's just, no matter how when you play the game correctly, or even miss a few details because you're playing with 6 characters, it's still really fun. It's still a pretty fun game. Didn't want to go too long, but that's all I got right now. So thanks for watching, and that's what my son's been playing with Legos lately. He's a fun boy. He just likes playing. He just doesn't. Sometimes we just don't see eye to eye on entertainment, and he just is always begging for attention, and there's nothing wrong with that. But it's just hard when I'm home working, and he's mostly playing Fortnite for the most part. But let me call it quits. I don't have anything to show with the new characters much yet. I take it. Well, I'm not going to show it yet, but I did finish coloring Private Scratch. He's not a headmaster. He's a battle master that turns into a helmet. If you've been following my stuff. So I did finish coloring Private Scratch, and I'm probably only going to use one of the 2 helmets that I drew. Yeah, time for. I'm like Inuyasha. I mean, golly, me and fingernails. My wife is jealous, but no, golly, where was I going with this? I can't remember. But just been playing around and playing the big guys finally too. I've been pitting Thripticon and Metroplex together, and despite what some people think, I think they um, do pretty well. I have not really changed the Metroplex deck at all. I came up with my own Thripticon deck though, and I may have to. Have I shown that? I can't remember. I cannot remember. I'm so sorry, guys, but I do have two inspirational videos that I'd like to do that are coming. But the next time I come back and revisit my homemade Transformer characters is going to be the new ones, and you're going to see how far I've gotten, which isn't far, unfortunately. Working from home has me completely out of my routine that I had going, where I was always getting something done every day at lunch because I was by myself at a table by a window in a trailer down by the river. No, but it's just been and I got stuff I gotta do around here, and I feel like I'm just constantly in entertainment mode and working, and I still haven't finished taxes, and oh crap, in their annuals. Oh crap, what day is it? Oh gosh, that's quickly that due date is quickly approaching. Also, I've got to get their annuals done because we get free pictures, not free pictures, free pages to be able to put personal pictures in their annuals. We pretty much do it every year since it's free. Uh, their annuals are darn expensive. So so without further ado, thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time, and I hope y'all are. Oh my gosh! I just noticed those two. He's got two little Lego people. Look like. Oh, how funny! I just noticed that. I'm so tired. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time. And have a blessed night. Good night and roll out.